Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And two top-level arms taking the mound in this one, Singy. These are the types of matchups you look forward to as a fan.
Boogan, as an offense coming into a game like this, on either side, you know that pitcher's not going to make many mistakes, if any. So when he does, you have to take advantage. When you have that inning where you can push across a run or two, maybe more, you better make it happen then, because if you don't, you may not get the opportunity again.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now, Jackson Merrill. One down. Adrian Rubio digging in for the Rockies. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what.
So 2 away with nobody on. Adrian Rubio digging in for the Rockies. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jack Anderson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game. So in now for Cleveland, Joey Wiemer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right-hander kicks, deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 15 on the year, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
Couple wins, couple L's. Took a hit.
With us, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. One down. Chris Floyd stepping in for the Rangers. One run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. And a 1-1. And another ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really...
Ladies and gentlemen,
so 1 out, nobody on. Chris Floyd stepping in for the Rangers. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The tying run at the plate. Spencer Torkelson waiting for a turn at the plate.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find it.
your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 65, Jose Quijano. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 28, Julio.
11-9 the final for Chris Singleton. Thanks for stopping. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Houston going up against the Oakland Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Mick Abel. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason.
Full, take the base.
So two down, Dan Santana up next for the A's. 5th in the American League in RBIs coming in. The 1-2. Now it hits him in the chest.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Another solid power season. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Santana, the lead runner at second. Devers on at first with 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Park, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And a pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Roger Baez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Kjerstad makes the play, and there's one away.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Tyler.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Kicks and fires. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Manaea snags it for the second out. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter for both sides of the plate. 1-1 now. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Check swing, and that's a ball. Left-hand batter waits. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Leading off,
Tyler Black digs in now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Cade Donaldson. Next pitch is outside. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Fouled off down the right side. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now it's going to be Scott Manea. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Checks his swing. Now it appealed to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Baez drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail things here 2-0. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Lou Moya. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 11, Patrick Kendall.
Here's the center fielder, Patrick Kendall. Grounded out his first time. That one hit to right. Kjerstad makes a nice running catch.
The batter, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Next pitch way upstairs. Harmon Swift waits on deck. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is filled up.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for Oakland, Miguel Vargas. The wind of the pitch. And now 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's Riley Green. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a 2-1 on the way. That misses off the outside edge. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Next up for the A's, Dan Santana. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Green leads off first with 1 away. And the next pitch is way outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And he deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Back to work, 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Heston Kjerstad up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Baez under it. He's got it. And that is that. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete. The Astros with the lead 2-0. Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Harmon Swift.
Harmon Swift.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And it stays fair. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's Alex Verdugo. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Swift around second, headed for third. Throw cut off, down to the plate, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
So up next, Guy Perez. Righty delivers.
Nope, that's inside.
The 2-1. On the ground to Devers. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Roger Baez.
So 2 down now, and here is Roger Baez. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. He popped out his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Oakland's DH, James Outman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today. But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Cade Donaldson up next for the A's. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big.
Now he launches a throw over his head. Outman headed for the plate. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error.
Well, just a total breakdown defensively right there. I mean, allowing a run to score all the way from first because of an error pretty much shouldn't happen. But every once in a while we see one of these weird plays and it leaves everyone kind of scratching their heads.
And at second with one away, Scott Manea up next for the A's. Flied out his first time. Runner leads away at second. And that's in for a strike. And the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Miguel Vargas, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. No hits, but an error and a walk lead to a run. On to the top of the fifth we go. The Astros out front here, 2-1. And welcome back. Top
Leading
five,
off,
John
Ward
Shammy
Wilson.
with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brooks Lee. The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. One away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
On the ground to third, Vargas sends it across to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth. And now the center fielder, Patrick Kendall. The 1-1. Tracks it down for the out. And the inning is over. New pitcher now, Forrest Whitley. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Riley Green.
3. He's out. 3.
On to pitch now for Oakland, Kyle Nelson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Roger Baez. Off the mark there. And now 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So digging in, Brooks Lee.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And now the lefty. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. The pitch. That one missing inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Arlo Johnson getting loose out there. Here's a 2-2. In the air, right field. Kjerstad under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags up for third. In there. He's safe. Next is the designated hitter, Lou Moya.
Now pitching for the A's, number 28, Arlo.
Just misses there.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Close, but called a ball. The pitch. And misses inside.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Gunnar Henderson to bat next. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. One runs in, a second scores as well, and they take a 3-run lead. And that's a double.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
The batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The next offering misses. 2-1. Dominguez on at second with 2 down. And that is in for a strike. 2-2. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. But they'll pick up a couple of runs here. Both coming on this 2-run. Staying in the game on defense, Juan Dominguez. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Here's the catcher, Scott Manea. Next pitch inside, 2-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. R.J. Dabovich up and throwing. The 2-1.
Nope, that's down.
Swing and a pop-up. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Miguel Vargas digs in now. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Left-hand hitter waits. That's off the mark, and it's 3-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Dan Santana. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And here it comes. And that one is inside. Rafael Devers in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
New pitcher on now, Marshall Doe.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Devers now. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Tying run at the plate. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Heston Kjerstad lifted in the air down the left side, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. One-two now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him! Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Stuart Fox.
And as relievers go, he's not a big striker.
No outs. So up next, Guy Perez. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs.
Out towards left center, Santana on the move. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
New arm out of the bullpen, Jack Flaherty. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's the D. And here is Scott Manea. So They turn things over to the righty, Jim Hutchins.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
The tying run at the plate. Good eye right there. Movement in the bullpen. Garrett Crochet up and loosening in the pen. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Got him. 2 gone.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate, and they're all loaded up.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
2 outs, bases full. Digging in for Oakland, Riley Green, known for his late inning heroics. At the belt and fires. In for a strike, and a count 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. A's threaten but leave him loaded, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Full 4. Take your base.
Now on the bump, Garrett Crochet.
Well, they love turning the ball over to him to close it out, and for good reason. He's been lights out with 52 saves so far.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In the air out to center. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Rafael.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And Devers hits that one. Dominguez has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Heston.
So 2 down now. And here is Heston Kjerstad. The pitch. And now 1 strike away.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult. Especially
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's gone. Home run. Gingers unite. Is 26th of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now the DH, James Outman, 1 for 2. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shampi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victory.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Astros going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod on the mound, Gavin Holliday. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Okay, all set to go. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Roger Baez now at the plate. Swings and misses. And that is strike two. Lee, the runner at third. Swift at second with one away. Baez checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's Alex Verdugo, coming off a good one, 4 for 4 yesterday. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And now the welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Bobby Miller.
3
Step.
Full, take the base.
First and second, no outs. Now at the plate, Willis McDowell. 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Donaldson on his way over. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Right-hander kick steals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ortega drops steps, heads back on it. Puts it away for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Brooks Lee.
So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in, Brooks Lee.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That's in there. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. High fly ball, right field. Kjerstad settles under it. Brings it in for the third out. Halfway through this. And welcome back. John Shelby with my buddy. Roger Baez will hit next. Here's the 0-2. Now one missed. Left-hand batter waits. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Now here is Alex Verdugo, and he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. Stevenson having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And here's a 3-2. Into center. Ortega makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Lou Moya. First and second, 2 down.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh. Getting ready for big innings in October.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Elcris Olivares, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Johnson getting loose as well. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. So remaining in the game defensively, Nicky Kell. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Joel Ortega.
Center fielder, Joel Ortega.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson kicks and fires.
2-1.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The count 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Check on the runner. McDowell back in on a dive. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Now back to second. kicks and deals. Back foot slider struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Brooks Lee. That one drilled left field. Full extension makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the boys fired up in the dugout.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the seventh. Now the A's designated hitter, James Outman.
Man.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. You know, these A's need to bring up the quality.
So digging. In Harmon. And next will be the runner leads away at second. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Dominguez rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. Ball and a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And the pitch. Out to short, Muncy. Tosses to first, run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. And now Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is high.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter.
So coming into the game now on defense, Guy Perez. He's the new third baseman. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Cade Donaldson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, offense got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Went right after him with that two-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard, gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
High fly ball down the left field line. Baez brings it in, 2 away. Next up for the A's, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. R.J. Dabovich, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Crochet warming up as well.
No.
And it's even up.
It's a good take.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the A's are gone. Welcome back. All set to start. So they bring on the veteran, R.J. Dabovich.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Verdugo flashes the leather on the running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And here is Devers. One down, base is empty.
No.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Just off the inside edge. Action in the pen down there. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kendall makes his way towards it. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the wall. Track as well as it bounced over the fence, and it sounded really good too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Now Heston Kjerstad. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. Pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Pitching change here, Jim Hutchins.
Well, he's been an absolute workhorse out of the pen all season long. This is the 70th appearance for him this year, and that says a lot about how much they trust handing the ball over to him.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Misses outside, and now 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The tying run at the plate. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2-2. That one ripped, and that'll do it.
Triple-digit wins, 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But an incredible season. This is an elite team, and there are few teams, few players in the history of the game that have been a part of a club that have won this many games.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
And our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL West, the Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 2-0. They now have 5 straight wins. As of today, the A's sit in second place in the American League West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-0. In the standings, the White Sox are in second place in the AL Central, 1 game out of first, while the Mariners sit in third place in the American League West Division, 8 games out of first. Vaughn Grissom sent 2 into the seats while driving in 3 as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels, 4-2. At the start of the day, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West, 16 games out of first, while the Angels are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Brian Bayo earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, helping the Red Sox take care of the Braves.